Hello and welcome to my next More Dungeon video. Today I want to talk about Jeanne, or healers in general. And there's a big problem in my opinion that a lot of guys actually level her up. I mean, I also did it on World 4, but you can't like take me as an example because I have Mercy, and that's like a totally another story here. Because you basically play one DPS and 4 supportive heroes. And yeah, but what I would recommend to do is when you have like a normal legendary, like for example, you have like the Horseman, or you have Dracula, or like even Jack-o'-lantern. So you play with your one legendary hero, and then you choose Aqualon as your starter hero. And the thing is, he will give your team agility up, which is really important. And he also inflicts death down, which is like kind of nice. You want to build him some agility on him, and this will basically mean that you will start before the enemies. And in combination, especially with him, he will make agility down on the enemies. And that's also important because he's actually an agility hero, so he's pretty fast. If you level him up really high, he should start first, and then the whole enemy team is just with agility down and poison, and then you buff yourself, your team, agility up as well. So yeah, it's most likely that you will start before the enemies. And if you are lucky and have Nerissa, or it's not even that lucky if you started on World 4, you can also taunt the enemies. So they will basically deal 0 damage, and you don't even need a healer in this team combo, especially for dungeons. You just have like 1 AoE attack, 2 AoE attack. You can align your chicken or the toilet. So you have like 4 AoE attack. You have your legendary. And it's this way you just have like 5 damage dealers. And you will just one-shot the enemies. So there's really no need to play a healer. And yeah, I will always align her. And the reason for that is, especially when you like struggle on this dungeon here, it's like a shadow dungeon, and this one also a shadow boss. So when you have like a level 60 or 70 Jeanne in this dungeon, then you will just get one-shotted, and your Jeanne will be just useless because she just dies, and you can't heal anything anyway. So it's better to play with 5 damage dealers. So we would take her out, we would play with chicken, and we would have like something like this as a team. You can like go instead for Nerissa, of course, you can do like Assassin or something else, or you can like even take out the chicken. So you level up 2 epic heroes, so you get like a 3rd aligned. So in some cases you align Jeanne, or you just align like Assassin if you don't play autoplay, or Robin, doesn't really matter. So you have like all 5 damage dealers in your team. And the good thing about Aqualon, he can also like heal a little bit or like take away buffs. And this is like way more helpful in like some dungeon fights than having Jeanne. You don't really need her in this case. So you just like do the divine alignment here, and you just change the heroes. Then you have like, if you really want to push the dungeon, you just align your Jeanne in that case. Then you just wait the few hours and swap back to the other hero again. And when you do it like this, you won't be stuck in like dungeons like this one, which is also like a shadow boss fight hero here. And Aqualon versus him is really good because you can basically steal his death down after he does it, and so his ultimate will not deal that much damage. And you can just play like, also you can swap out healers. When you say you need a healer, you can swap out to like Monica, and Monica will not die from the boss. She will not get one-shotted. I mean, of course, her healing is not that good, but if you struggle, you can even go with Monica as a healer. And where was she? I don't even know. She's not in here, but I guess she's in here. Yeah, you can even play like her because she also have like a heal. And yeah, so you don't have like a light hero versus like those specific dungeon runs. Or when you just farm, like, for example, I farm here, this dungeon here. Or I farm like this dungeon. And if I had like 5 damage dealers with AoE attacks, I wouldn't take any damage. Especially with Nerissa, you can just taunt the enemies and you don't need, because you don't take damage. If you play like 4 damage dealers, you might take damage, so you need a healer, of course. But usually when you have like the decent level on your team, you are just able to like auto-tag all the enemies with your damage dealer team. Like, of course, now here on World 1, I have like a really good team with also Lilith. But yeah, you just don't need like the healing. I mean, I could even like try to swap her out, because with Candy Elemental, I take him instead of Aqualon here. You can say that. He will just take agility up on your team. I mean, I don't even need Mercy in this case. And I just try to get like a super fast team. And yeah, this way the enemies won't even like attack me. So if I just start here, oh, I don't have keys. Let me just fix that. Of course, now my team is just gone. That's bad planning for me. But yeah, if I just like do without Mercy and do without Lilith and so on, I just play like this. I can also like take him in. Doesn't really matter. And I just do like this combo here. When you have like super fast heroes here, you should be able to like take 0 damage. Or you also have like the healing spots here in the dungeon. But yeah, you can see like you don't even need Lilith. You just need like agility up on your team and agility down. I think he does agility down, yeah. So you basically have those two, and the rest of your team will just start before the enemies. And this way, you don't take damage. Okay, this is World 1, of course. I deal a lot of damage because I have like full talents on my heroes. But usually, I would need like more than 2 heroes to like kill the enemies here. And so if you just have 4 damage dealers, you might take a lot of damage because all enemies have like 10-15% HP. And if you had like the 5th damage dealer to farm it, you would just clear it and you would take 0 damage. But because you only have 4 damage dealers and play Jeanne, yeah, you kind of struggle. So in my opinion, it's always best to align the healer, and so you're more flexible for some fights and so on. And yeah, that's basically the story of this video. I just wanted to give you that tip. I know that I help out a lot of guys actually ask me what team to play and so on. And I try to give them this opinion that I just give you in this video. And after they try it, they all say it's great. They don't struggle anymore. It was really helpful. And yeah, right here you can see I took a little bit of damage, but if you have like Aqualon instead of Candy, it's like the same story. You have agility up, you have Naga instead of Hermes, the enemies have agility down, and then the rest of the team it's just their turn. And like this, it's pretty easy. So yeah, I hope this video helped you. You can say, write down in the comments if you have like another point of view on this topic. But for me, after playing like all the servers and everything, I think this is the way to go, to just align the healer. I mean, you can't look at World 1 and World 4 because it's like a different story here. But if I check on like World 2, I always also do this here. I just align her. So in some cases, I don't need her. So I would just align like for Hermes, for PvP here. In the arena, I would like need Hermes to do that, so I can just wait until I have like all the coins here, and then I just swap out Jeanne again and play with my with my 5 attack damage dealers here. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked this video, and I see you in the next one.